Okay, listen up. We're on the clock. This is an urgent intelligence briefing on a threat known as Project Spectre. We're going dark for this, so you're going to want to pay close attention.
Yeah, this isn't your typical explainer. You should think of this as a leak, a piece of found footage, intel that was never ever supposed to get out. We're about to pull back a curtain they don't want you to know exists.
All right, you're in. Picture this, a cold steel hangar out in Wyoming. Two operatives, Claudia Reid and Roman Steele, are looking at this exact file, getting ready to burn a shadow government to the ground. Let's get into the analysis.
Okay, first things first, we have to understand the enemy. This is the complete breakdown of Project Spectre, this powerful shadow organization that's buried deep inside the US government. They're target number one.
So who exactly is Project Spectre? As you can see, they're not just some rogue cell, they're basically a parallel government. And their goals? They're terrifyingly simple. Control military comms, and you control the war. Manipulate federal data, and you can just erase yourself. Become untouchable, and you can do anything you want. We're talking total information dominance.
Now, you can't take down an organization like this without knowing who's in charge. So let's move on to the kill list. These are the main targets Roman and Claudia are after. This is Spectre's high command. And check this out, because the threat assessment here tells the story. You've got General Crawford, the military arm. He's a hard 10 out of 10. Then there's Harper Vale, the corporate mastermind, an 8. But then you have Kite, a ghost operative whose threat rating is literally off the charts, a 12 out of 10. How is that even possible?
And this slide right here shows you why they're so dangerous. Crawford can make you disappear, no paper trail, no questions asked. Vale uses her influence, her money, her company, all of it as a weapon. But Kite is a total black hole. No ID, no real name, just a ghost. Last seen in Jackson Hole, just watching. A true phantom.
So how do you even begin to crack an organization this airtight? Well, the first crack came from a really unlikely source. A senator who got greedy, got scared, and got caught, right in the middle.
This is classic Roman Steele. It's not just an interrogation, it's a performance. You have Roman's raw physical intimidation, the bad cop, and then Claudia's calm psychological pressure, the real threat. They create this environment where telling the truth is the only safe option left. And man, did it work.
And there it is, the confession. See, Spectre didn't just help fund Senator Dallinger's campaign. They owned him, blackmailed him, threatened his family, the whole 9 yards. He didn't hire Claudia to be a hero. He hired her for protection from the monsters he let in the door.
But the real bombshell wasn't the blackmail. No, it was what came next. When Claudia asked who their man on the inside of the FBI was, Dallinger gave them a name. And that one name, it changed the entire mission. This wasn't just about fighting shadows anymore. Now, it was about hunting a traitor.
The name he whispered? Syak Benjamin Roque, Special Agent in Charge, FBI. And for Roman Steele, that name was a gut punch. Roque wasn't just a target. He was Roman's old CO, his mentor.
I mean, just look at this. The duality it's just devastating. The very same man who taught Roman to trust no one was the one in the back room forging documents for Spectre. The commanding officer he looked up to was covering for a murderer like Crawford. This betrayal, it's the poison at the heart of this whole thing.
And here's Rourke's excuse. He's not just some crooked agent on the take. He's a true believer, a fanatic. He actually thinks Spectre is the next step, a necessary evil to replace a system he sees as broken. This isn't about greed, it's a crusade.
So when Roman finally confronts him, Rourke is trapped, cornered in his own office, caught between the fury of the man he trained and Claudia's ice-cold logic. He finally breaks. And when he breaks, he gives up Spectre's biggest secret.
And the intel is a gold mine. A key asset, Nathan Pierce, is still alive. He's being held at a ghost facility, Black Mesa Vector, funded by Harper Vale's company. And get this, Spectre is forcing him to activate the final phase of their plan. The clock is ticking, and it's ticking fast.
So with the traitor broken, Roman and Claudia don't just have a location anymore. Oh no. Rourke gives them the keys to the whole kingdom. He hands over everything they need to tear Spectre apart from the inside out.
Just look at this haul. A flash drive with Spectre's entire playbook. A burner phone so they can listen in on the top brass. a notebook full of their safe houses, and the authorization codes to get into their most secret facility. In a single moment, Claudia has more intel than the director of the FBI.
But here is the real game changer. Rourke gives them 3 access codes, and the third one, Vector Purge Delta. It's not a key to open a door. It's a weapon. It's the self-destruct sequence. It can wipe Black Mesa Vector and everyone inside it right off the face of the Earth.
So, they have the location, they have the keys, they have a bomb. But of course, it's not that simple. Rourke gives them one last warning, a chilling one.
Part 1. The ghost is there. Kite, the 12 out of 10 threat, is personally guarding the facility. The most dangerous person on the board is waiting for them in the dark.
And then, the second shoe drops. Spectre brought in the cleaners. These guys are their Black Ops death squad. They don't do arrests, they don't take prisoners. When the cleaners show up, it means one thing. Everyone at that location is scheduled to die. No witnesses, no survivors. And that is where this briefing ends. The decision is now yours. You have all the intel, you have the keys to get in, and the code to burn the whole thing down. You know an unstoppable assassin and a death squad are inside waiting for you. So the only question left is, what is your command?